couple of you friends out there said, hey, just put some poly on it. Don't put any stain, just try the poly. Okay, we did that. What's up? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm. Welcome to today's video. Got a lot of stuff to do today as we continue to press. We're racing Christmas, our favorite time of year. We would love to celebrate Christmas in the cabin. We only have a few weeks left, so got a lot to do. Today we're going to be working both on the outside of the cabin and on the inside of the cabin. So come along for that as we have some fun this weekend. We've got a lot to do. Let's do this. Real quick note, I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to our channel. Last week actually was one of the best growth weeks ever for subscriptions. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for coming along on the journey with us. I encourage any of you guys who are watching our videos who are not subscribed, go ahead and pound that button below and ring that bell and come along for the journey as we build our modern homestead from the ground up, starting with our very own cabin. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do this morning is we're going to jump on the end gable here. We're going to get this knocked out with the board and batten. That will wrap up the board and batten work for the whole cabin. You'll see we've got a little hole here that we've cut, and that is for a thermostat controlled attic vent that will regulate the temperature and humidity in the attic. So James is getting lined up with everything that he needs. He said once he goes up on that roof, he ain't coming down until it's done. I love that attitude, and I'm going to hold him to it. I'm going to take the ladder down when he gets up there. Just kidding. So over the last couple of days, Karen has been out here and cutting away some of these limbs that are down low, and just trying to keep it looking really nice. And so we've got here. I'll get that, baby. There's some cleaning up that we're going to do out here tonight. Kind of wrap this up. There's a tree that I'm going to cut down here in a few minutes. We're going to do that. So I call this the Jesus tree. I don't know what kind of tree this really is. It's got massive thorns on it. Do we know what kind of tree this is? I'll post the name of it up right up here somewhere because I'll look it up. But this thing hurts. When this thing gets the needles in you, whoo, doggy, it hurts. All right, so it's turning off dark. It's a little after 5 o'clock. Sun sets right around this time. Beautiful sunset over the hill right over there. Isn't that nice? So this morning we got started pretty early. Some bad weather starting to roll in. It's spitting a little bit. We've got some rain on the horizon. We're hoping some of it's going to blow over so that we can get back up and finish the gable. In the meantime, the guys have jumped out and started working underneath the porch, on the porch ceiling, since that was kind of the next activity to do. So we're going to hopefully get back on the gable, but for the time being, working on the porch. Karen has begun, pardon me. Karen's begun working on cleaning this shiplap. She sanded the shiplap. It's really, really nice and smooth. It feels really, it's a really nice finished look. So she's kind of taking a moist cloth and wiping off all the dust. And next stage is the poly. So she's going to apply the first coat of poly. And maybe we'll get 2 coats in today, I'm not sure, but for the 2 bedrooms. So this bedroom and the other bedroom, she's going to apply her poly coat. So you'll recall in last week's video, and if you missed it, I'll pop it up here so you can go back and catch up with us after this one's over with, of course. Last week we had 8 different stains. We started out with 4 of them. We really thought we were going gun stock. Boy, we were running down the road of having this beautiful gun stock, way too red. Turned out to be a little too red for us. So we ended up going back and getting 4 more with some lighter, more natural tones to them. One being the honey and the other one being golden oak, which I think was probably some of the more popular ones with our friends out there, you guys. And so what we decided, what Karen and I ended up deciding on was that the golden oak one was the one that we really enjoyed and really liked. We liked how it brought the grain out. We liked how it gave us a kind of a little bit darker look. It wasn't extremely light in color, and we wanted a little bit deeper tone that also allowed us to see each individual wood type, the red oak, the white oak, and the cherry. We wanted those colors to kind of come out. Had a couple of you say, hey, a couple of you friends out there said, hey, just put some poly on it. Don't put any stain, just try the poly. Okay, we did that. And what we came out with, let's see if I can So what we came out with were these two samples here. So this is the poly only. This is the golden oak. And you can see that this one is a little lighter. It does not bring out the grain quite as much as the golden oak does. And that's understandable. The golden oak stain is actually staining those pigments or those grains, that grain that's running in that wood. The poly is just bringing out the natural beauty of the wood. And so after looking at both of those, because of the little bit darker, warmer tint of the golden oak, I think we're going to stick with the golden oak. But thank you so much for all the comments last week on the different stains and whatnot. I think everybody was right along with us, a little bit lighter tone, certainly not the dark stuff like the chestnut and espresso and whatnot. And so we're going to end up this next week having our floors finished, sanded and stained. I think the best thing to do is to turn that over to a pro who will make sure that the whole floor looks nice and even throughout. If Karen and I did that, I'm afraid that we really might screw this one up. And then most of the things where I feel like that we run the risk of either burning down the house or making it look really, really sloppy and not a true home, I've kind of turned those kinds of things over to the professionals. For example, hooking up all the electricity, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. The sheetrock, I had a guy come in and actually hang my sheetrock for me. Not a sheetrock guy. I ended up killing myself and trying to get way up here with sheetrock. Not gonna do it. And the flooring. I think the flooring would be another piece where having somebody else do it is a wise move. So anyway, so that's kind of what we did with the flooring. Appreciate all the comments. Thanks for the feedback. But yeah, we're going to go with the golden oak. We'll see what that looks like here in the next couple of weeks. You're going to move to the next bedroom, huh?
Yeah.
How'd that other one come out?
You tell me.
All right, let's go take a look at that. Karen's finished up his first bedroom. Let's take a look. That's good. Look how much character that poly is bringing out. Oh, another coat. At least another coat. We may do 2 coats, but at least another coat. And I think this is going to be freaking awesome. All right, so another real quick look. 2 coats of the poly on our shiplap walls looks wonderful, absolutely wonderful. We have cleared off all the floors and everything, got everything out. Finishing, the flooring finishing guy will be here middle of this week, supposedly, and he's going to get everything sanded down and stained for us. Well, we had a absolute wonderful weekend on the farm. Got a lot done. We worked here on the porch. We had a little bit of rough weather this morning, or at least some drizzle and sprinkles and whatnot. So we started working on the last side to the porch. Almost, we're about halfway, 25% done, something like that, 30% done, maybe a third of the way done. We'll get this done the next time, and that'll be the bulk of everything that we need to do on the exterior in terms of truly drying in, if you will, or at least sealing in the house. That's getting this up. That will be awesome. What we did get done today, and is equally as awesome and exciting, is the gable. So we wrapped that up. Everything from the fascia and the metal flashing for that is done. We've got the attic vent installed. It is off-centered from the middle of the cabin because the truss break is right here, and I would have had to have cut that and run the risk of damaging the integrity of the cabin, and I didn't want to do that. So we just off-centered it a little bit. No worries, no big deal. But we got the soffit up underneath there. That's all done. Everything on that is done. Such an awesome deal. You'll also notice that we've moved all the doors and so forth, all these doors, and around on the back side here, we've got some more doors that we've kind of moved out. And the reason that we've moved the doors out is because we got the flooring finisher coming this week, and he's going to get us taken care of in terms of finishing our floor. And so the hope is that by the middle of the week, our floor will be done. We're going to be following up on our cabinetry, and the appliances will be arriving this week. It's a big week. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening. It's really exciting. And so we're grateful that you guys came and joined along with us. We're really appreciative of all the comments and feedback that we've received, as well as all of you guys subscribing to our channel. It's been a true blessing, and I greatly, Karen and I both thank you. It's truly awesome to have you guys join us on our journey to build our modern homestead from the ground up, starting with this very own cabin right here. We're getting close. And so we appreciate it. And so we want you guys to have a wonderful week and a very blessed week. And by all stretch, leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And until we see you the next time, we will see ya. All right, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, man, now's the time. Pop that button down below and ring that bell. Let us know that you're out there. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.